Hello friends, this is the first time farmer, over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So you may have wondered what the title of this video means. Making silvopasture using guerrilla tactics. I was thinking about this earlier today, and with my background in history, and I know a little bit about, I've learned about guerrilla tactics in war and how small, weaker forces are able to defeat larger, more powerful forces just by the right tactics, using the right tactics. And I kind of thought of that as what I'm doing here. Not that I'm at war with the woods or the property or, nature or anything like that. But what I got to think about was, I'm 56 years old. I'm one guy out here, vast majority of the time, with my chainsaw, and I've got 25 acres to clear. And I've done, about an acre and a half, straightforward, and that's been hard. It's taken me a long time. And I got to thinking, I'm here in the back of the property. We're here by where those 3 big trees were dropped. And I thought, and this is kind of a realization kind of came to me, and I've thought about this the whole time, It's like, wow, I've got holes in the canopy, and now this will be a good place for silvopasture. And I as I looked around from where I am sitting, I'm right here at the bottom, right at the base of this oak tree. You saw this in I think maybe it'd been the last video. It's just several days later since that last video. But so this is the area here with 3 large trees down. Over here, and you really can't see too much probably, there's this big oak right here in the center. But over there, behind it, that's where that big oak tree came down on April the 1st, the one that I was here when it fell, and you got the view of it just like within 15-20 minutes of it falling. So that's right over there. And then back here, now I'm going to stand up because you really can't see much from here, but back over this way, there are 3 or 4 big oak and hickory trees that are dead or dying, and there's a big oak tree that lost the top of it, and it's been hanging, caught up in a maple tree for years and years. It's just hanging there. But with all this happening, there's another spot here that's open. There's some small trees in it, but this is another perfect place to relatively easily clear some area. Small trees, get rid of them. Holes in the canopy already. You can see that big old dead oak right through there. And then there's another big old dead oak right there. And then we've got, let's see. And there's another one over here. We're getting there, I promise. There we are. So, and this big old one, big old oak tree, that's dead. So that's 3 really big dead trees in a very small area. And then there's this hickory right here. And while it is technically still alive, it's not going to be with us a whole lot longer. There's bark is missing all the way down to the ground, and that's going up at least 20 feet to where the major fork is. And then over here, this is that tree I was mentioning before. Top of this oak tree, which came out and is caught up there in that maple. As you can look around here, other than this small maple here, which is casting a pretty decent shadow, this is fairly open right through here. And this is kind of a perfect opportunity to make a little bit of silvopasture here. And as we look back over there, you can see that's only maybe about 100 or so feet away. So what I'm thinking is, it's like take what nature gives you, grab these little places where the trees have fallen or the trees have died, and keep them clear, and then continue to work around them. And that's what I did today. I was working around, and right through here there were a bunch of small maples. I dropped 10 of them, cut them all up. Didn't get a chance to fully clean them up yet, but you know, we'll get there. But some progress was made, and this is now a much more open area right through here. And there's a bunch more small maples over there that we'll work on. Over that direction, a bunch of them, work on those. So just over time, we'll get more and more open space, leaving the big trees. I was walking through over here, there's a hickory tree over there, and there was just hickory nuts all over the ground. So, you know, they provide mast, and we're definitely going to let them stay right where they are. So that's where I'm coming from. That's where my thoughts are on Guerrilla silvopasture making, and we're going to get there eventually. Keep on plugging away, hit and run. We're going to make it happen. So, just wanted to bring you up to date on what's going on here on the homestead. We really appreciate you watching. Hey, you know, if this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, what's happening is I am 56 years old, decided to start farming, and I'm working on 25 acres that has not been a farm. It's just woods, primarily, 95% woods. No infrastructure, no fence, no nothing. I'm starting literally from scratch. So if you are interested in seeing how this progresses, please subscribe and see the or come along on the journey with me. Please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit like. And as always, we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we'll see you in the pasture.